It's taxi vlog 526, I think. I think I said that last week and I was wrong. But this week it's probably right. I'm at the airport. I just dropped off. This was the Thanksgiving Sunday, and I was busy, very busy. The first half of the night, busy. From 6 o'clock till midnight, non-stop, one after another. One after another. And then around midnight, it got quieter. So much so that I think I've had maybe 3 or 4 trips since midnight. I went to sleep in between each of them. And now I'm just dropped off at the airport. This one was $41 exactly, and I got a 50 US. So that'll come in handy for my trip. I'm going stateside. I'm going to Washington State in about a week's time. And it's a trip I've been looking forward to for a while. Music festival. Celtic and Irish Music Festival in Ocean Shores, Washington. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about tonight except that I worked my ass off and then got to sleep some. I've got about, I don't know, almost $400 on. I had 200 on by 11. Or was it 10:30? Anyways, whatever. Talk to you tomorrow. It's 5 o'clock now, and the guy who drives this thing in the morning starts pretty much at 6. So I'm gonna rush in there, fuel it up and park it. Since it's raining, I'm not gonna wash it. I might shake out the mats, but that's about all. It's Tuesday morning. Wait, let me watch where I'm going here. Okay, it's Tuesday morning, and I just had a night that was fairly steady. Whoop, I just lost something. Oh, it's my wrench. My vice grip. I think I need to replace my shopping bag because it's got holes in the bottom now. This one lasted a good long time. I had a couple where the handles just came off right away, but this one has lasted, I think, a year. Anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, I'm walking home now at this hour. It's just about 10 minutes after 6. And I had a steady night. It was good until about 2:30. I had my last trip at 2:30, and then I went to parking lot where I usually hang out with the Wi-Fi, and I watched a video and fell asleep. And I slept for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Woke up, realized that I was booked off, and booked myself back on. And yeah, fell asleep again. And then at 5:25, I woke up for the last time and realized that it was time to wash the car. Even though it was raining, I had to like get the mud off the kick plates and things and just make it look clean. So I guess it was a success all in all, but I would have liked a little more business after 2:30 in the morning, of which I got none. Even though there were not many cars on, there was that little business. Thankfully, as it was Thanksgiving, thankfully there weren't that many cars on before 2:30, because had there been, it would have been really, really bad, really quiet, really slow out there. Anyhow, I'm almost home, so I'll be back tomorrow. I'm in the car wash. It felt really slow tonight, but I did okay. I did about 250, 260, or was it 240? I don't know, something like that. I wanted to, I got a time call at the end at 5:30, but it turned out that they sent me totally to the wrong place. I called the guy, said I was outside, and I was on Broadway, and so I called the guy and said, I'm right outside. He says, great, I'll be right out. He phones me back and says, you're not outside my house. I said, oh, well, where are you? I asked him, and he says, I'm at 630 Brookside. I said, well, that's funny, I'm at 630 Broadway. Where is Brookside anyway? And he says, it's in Langford. I said, okay, well, our office made a mistake. They sent the car to the wrong place. He says, you're gonna have to get another car. I said, yeah, because I'm far away from you. Yeah. Now I'm being sent to another gas station. So I might as well go to that other gas station and get this customer and take him where he's going. And that will be the last one for me. Now I'm fueled up. Fuck. Yeah. Well, we're at the airport again. There's pedestrians with dogs, and it is now 3:54 in the morning on a Thursday morning. So I've gone through the Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and now the Wednesday night. And it was quite busy when I started, just after 6 o'clock. And it slowed down gradually as the night went on. And I had a customer, I guess a couple hours ago, and he His fare was $11 and something, and he tipped me $58. So the grand total was just $70 and a bit. And when I saw that on the screen, I said, "Are you sure you wanted to do that?" And he says, "Yes, I'm sure." And I said, "Well, thank you." Okay. I hope he realized what he did, tipping me $58. Now, this trip that I did to the airport was another $52. It was like $47 on the clock, but she gave me a $5 tip, so that was nice. And it's been good. So the night turned out really well. I've got about 300 on, so I'm not complaining about that. The first night of the week was about 400, and the next night was about 250. Last night was about 250, and tonight so far 300, and I still got a couple hours to go, so I can't complain about that. And I got one more night to go this week. Then I have the weekend off. Then I work one night, and then I have a whole week off. I'm going to a music festival down in Ocean Shores, Washington. It's going to be the Celtic and Irish Music Festival. So I'm going to hear a lot of Irish music and drink a lot of Irish whiskey. And that is the plan. Get around this silly roundabout. And I will talk to you tomorrow again. So far the week has been uneventful, except for that big tip. Well, it's Friday morning. 6:06 is the time, if you can see that down there. 6:06. 6:06 is the time on, what did I say? Friday morning of Taxi Vlog 526 or 27. It's one of those two for sure. And I came out. What happened was I slept in. My alarm woke me up. I got up and I turned on the oven to preheat my food, and I went back into bed to read because I've got this bright light that I sit under for half an hour or so when I wake up, so that I don't get depressed, because I have suffered from seasonal affective disorder. So if I sit under this bright light, it gives me enough vitamin D to keep my brain chemistry from getting depressed, if that makes any kind of sense. Anyways, that's what I do. And what happened was, because I had trouble getting to sleep during the daytime, I didn't sleep that much, and I fell asleep in bed. And the one thing that I forgot to do was turn on the timer for the oven, so it didn't wake me up. I woke up at 6 going, oh, I better throw the meat in the oven. And so I did that, and then I did some reading, and then I guess it was about 7:30 rather than 6:30 when I got to work. And it was slow. It took me till just after midnight to get my lease on. And once I had my lease on, I had a 2-hour break. So I had $110 on. I just had my lease on just after midnight. And the 2-hour break, I ended up going to sleep because nothing happened between midnight, 12:30 and 2:30. Then at 2:30, I got a call. Actually, it was one of my regulars wanted to go for a drug run. And then I got another call just when I was going to go pick her up. So I did the other call first, and then I went and got her. She did her drug run. And then I had a couple more trips, and then she asked me if I would take her again. And this was around 4 o'clock. And I said, yeah, just tell me when, and I'll come get you. And then she said, well, you can come now. After a while, like an hour or so later. Or anyway. After a while, she said, you can come now. And that's just when this thing went off and gave me another trip. So I did the other trip first because it was a short one, and I knew it was going to be a short one because I get that one frequently. And then I said, well, I got a trip, so it's going to take a bit longer. And then she sent me back the message, it's okay, don't bother. I said, all right, fine. We're text messaging back and forth here. So now I had a good run. For some reason with her, we got over $150. And then in the last hour and a half, I did another $50 from, I got 255 on, which is good considering that at midnight I only had about 110, 120. So yeah, the morning was slow, but the last couple hours of the morning came through for me. So now I'm just heading over to the car wash so I can give the car a squirt. And then I'm gonna go fuel it and go home. Oh, yellow light bullshit. There's no traffic. Why do you have traffic lights when there's no traffic? Makes no sense at all. At least this way where I'm going, there are no traffic lights. Because traffic lights in this town are brutal. Anyway, we had our little ride through downtown. And I hope yours is better than mine.